Hello everyone, today we are going to be reacting to Karens who got owned. And you know, now that we're officially in spooky season, there's nothing that scares me more than some paranormal activity. Oh, okay, I could barely get that joke out. But anyways, I have a hard time watching Karens because it just like hurts my soul to see that there's actually people out there that act like this. You know, I've seen a few Karens in the flesh, but you know, it's still a very painful thing to watch and encounter, or I can't even imagine the people that have to deal with them on an everyday basis. I used to work in the food industry and I dealt with a lot of very mean people. I think I said this in my last Karen video, but there's nothing worse than a hungry Karen. So this Karen got extremely angry in a supermarket because of the mask mandate. I mean, gotta love the Karens.
I work for the military scientists. It's all fake. And they're spraying the mask with a poison. They're making you sick.
See, told y'all.
Jewish Holocaust survivors graduated. They're repeating the same thing in America. Wake up to fight. Take away your children.
What? Okay, so she's saying that they're spraying poison in our masks to make us sick. Okay, Karen, you just keep walking around saying this. I swear, I don't understand the logic of the Karens. See, Karen logic is unlike anything I've ever seen or experienced before. It's not that hard to try to protect other people. Like, yes, you may be fully vaccinated, but people around you may not be as lucky to be as healthy as you. So you're taking your health very for granted and also making a very scary scene while doing it.
Politely
Understand?
ask your driver.
Do you understand?
Talk to you. She talked to your driver.
No, the question is, do you understand?
All I wanted was the Comcast number because they put trash on my property. That's all I wanted. I wasn't blaming you. I wasn't blaming your wife. What are you talking about?
You do not live here.
No,
You live
I'm
there,
across
honey.
the street. If
You live
look,
over there.
I live about 200
You've been
feet away
told not to
from here.
leave. You want me to call the police and show them the
Go
safe?
for it.
You've been told not to come back.
I am standing on public property, so if you want to call the police, go for it.
Great. I'm going to right now because right now you're harassing me and I don't want you back at my house. You understand that?
That's fine.
Do you understand? No.
We can have this
do you
conversation in front
understand?
of the whole neighborhood. That
Do
is
you-
fine.
do you
Do
understand
not yell
that I do not
at
want you here?
my neighbor.
I will do whatever I want, honey.
This way, you're
She is
talking
not
at me.
going to tell me
Do
what
not
to
talk
do.
to me.
Ugh,
not.
I can't. Why is she so upset? It scares me that she can go from like rage to just being like, just saying hello to her neighbors. How can you just be so angry and then just be like,
Hey, Bill.
I don't get it. It's scary. And imagine living across the street from a Karen. I'd pack my bags and move somewhere else. I could not live across the street from a Karen. Just hearing her yelling outside all morning when I'm trying to have a peaceful Sunday afternoon. I'm out. We are interrupting today's video to announce that this video is sponsored by Glamnetic. I was so excited when Glamnetic reached out because I have always wanted to try their lashes because I was just like dying for a new alternative. I was sick of getting lash extensions. I was sick of the glue, adding glue to my lashes, always making a mess. I have tried magnetic lashes in the past and they felt really heavy on my eyes. So I wasn't too sure, but I've always heard very, very good things about Glamnetic. So I was like, oh my God, this is the perfect opportunity. And let me tell you, they did not disappoint. I am obsessed. They are literally the best magnetic lashes in the game. All you do is apply the liner like you would a regular liner, and then you could just pop on the lashes after. It is that easy. And you can also adjust the lashes however you want. That is just so good for me because sometimes I have trouble placing the lashes on my lid. And guess what? You could just pop it off and readjust. No problem. And no messy glue. There are 6 micromagnetics on each lash band, which keeps the lashes super secure. And if you want to go the extra mile, there are 2 anchors included that you just apply under the lash line that keep your lashes even more secure. Not to mention, they can last over 60 plus uses. Like, that is just crazy. It is so worth it. Glamnetic also has a huge selection of over 60 styles of lashes, so you can find your perfect lash style for your eye shape. Glamnetic is actually hosting their biggest sale of the year just in time for the holidays, so if you're unsure what to get your makeup-loving best friend, sister, brother, Glamnetic magnetic lashes make the perfect stocking stuffer, especially if your bestie has told you like they've been having trouble with their lashes. You're gonna just change the game for them. So make sure to take advantage of this huge holiday sale by using code LeahAsh for 30% off. I will also be adding a link in the description. Make sure to grab them while you can. And thank you so much, Glamnetic, for sponsoring this video.
I told you you ain't getting. I want my shirt.
sense. You know, I have to say, Karens do deserve a taste of their own medicine. It's like they forget that they're talking to a human being on the other end. Just because somebody is an employee of a company doesn't mean that you're above them. Like, you guys are equal. You don't get to treat people like that. It seriously hurts my soul. And they always get upset for such a stupid reason that could be easily solved through communication.
Look at this lady. She's this close to us. Yeah, baby. She started this back there. Like, she could have backed up way over there. She doesn't have her mask on right. Like, that's cool.
I mean, you wanted to talk.
I don't want to get big mouth now.
Gosh.
Please go ahead and say what you were just saying. I'd like to hear it one more time.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Of course not. Oh my goodness Christ.
She don't know what
Of
I'm
course
talking
you
about.
don't remember what you said, because you would rather badmouth us off a camera.
Are you talking to her?
That's what ignorance looks like.
Karen humor is so cringe. They always have that same like look on their face too. It just hurts my soul. They're so condescending.
Do you work here? Because you're a Karen. You're a
Oh.
Karen. You're one of those. Oh, there's no respect for people, so you decide to just bother someone during their day and say, hey, don't park there. But you don't work here. You don't know if I'm getting food.
I do work here.
This is where you get delivery. But guess what? They haven't come out. So my wife was walking in to find out what was going on. How do you know when we called? I could have called when I was pulling in. Oh, okay. I appreciate it, Karen. I appreciate your advice. Oh, okay. Thank you, Karen. I'm sorry. What'd you call me? Did you just call me? Oh, I'm sorry. I got this on film. So,
That's great.
you'll be viral on TikTok. Just let you know. Great. All right. Thanks, Karen. Have a great day.
The passive aggressiveness of both of them. See, I don't know what happened before this came on, but people need to stop getting so upset over small things. Like, you never know like what's going on in somebody's life or things like that, but just the way that people handle situation, they act like children. They want respect, but they act like children.
Let's see if I can order one for you, possibly.
Oh, you should have them here. He's very popular.
Well, we're probably
Paul
just sold.
Sheldon,
Most likely just sold out.
Misery. Have you ever read the Misery novels?
I'm
They're
not
very good.
I'm not familiar with Misery. I'm more of a history kind of guy. I
How can
suppose.
you not know Misery? You work here. How can you not know? Look, Paul Sheldon writes the Misery novels. They're very good. I'm looking for the latest one. Misery's Child. I really need that to complete my collection, and I really think you need to have that here. Misery.
I don't have it in the store, but I could probably order it for you.
I'm not interested in waiting.
Would you like me to send
I've
it to you?
already waited a long time for the paperback to come out. Paul Sheldon, Misery's Child, Misery, Misery in France, Misery Betrayed, Misery in Love. You don't know any of these books? What kind of cockadoodie bookstore is this that you don't even know Paul Sheldon, his #1 fan? And you can't be telling me that you don't have Paul Sheldon's books here. Isn't there anybody here who knows about Paul Sheldon? Isn't anybody familiar with the Misery books? I'm telling you, how could any of you be in a bookstore when you don't know Paul Sheldon? When you've never read Misery? What is wrong with you all? I don't understand what is happening!
Jeez. Some people just don't have common sense. These are actually extremely painful to watch, and I just don't find it entertaining. I don't know. She's like having a breakdown over a book. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's something else that's wrong, and she's kind of taking it out on this. I can pretty much guarantee that a lot of people don't know who that author is, and everybody has different tastes. So why does everyone have to know the author that she likes? It hurts my soul. Karen's hurt my soul. Next is the Karen parking patrol lady.
I moved so I could let the traffic go through. That's all I did.
Oh, God.
But that's fine. You want to keep all people. I was moving to allow traffic.
Por ejemplo, si
The
estamos
Karen
así,
humor, the Karen humor.
uno de allá y uno de aquí, así. Y se va a quedar ahí. Uno y uno.
All I was doing was moving for traffic. No, that's traffic. There's nobody coming.
She's actually blocking traffic.
Yo escuché en una parte que dijeron que gente se va a pelear, gente se va a pelear vamos a ver muchas cosas. Mira, la estamos viendo. Eso es peligroso. Tú no sabes qué lo.
Oh, this is so unbearable. Just get back in your car, continue on. Were you hired here to be the parking patrol person? No. So go back in your car. What are they in the Starbucks drive-through line? Just go on and get your Starbucks. Continue with your Karen business somewhere else.
I can.
No, you can't.
I can. This is
I
not
medically cannot wear
Why?
one. Because I will freak out and I will pass out, and then people have to call 911 because I will stop.
So you know there's a service where you can call in to go ahead and like.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Why can't you?
Because I can't afford that. Plus, I have food
You
stamps.
do know that
which
you can
don't
actually
work
go ahead.
online.
But you need to be wearing a mask indoors.
No.
Yeah.
It's for everyone's protection.
It's for every like.
It's
this is not
simple.
for you just coming. This
And
also
when I
face
crack
shield.
my head on the floor because I can't
Hey,
breathe.
you know there's
Hey,
also face
there's a
shields.
lot of people who wear masks who have medical problems too. You can't just throw around the medical problems.
no, you can't
Excuse
just.
me, employee. Can you get this guy to stop harassing me, please?
She doesn't have a mask on. She's not supposed to be in the store. It's
It's literally state mandate. It's law.
It's state mandate.
When you medically cannot wear one,
Okay.
it is then you are excluded
There's
from
also-
that.
She's clearly being stubborn. Like, there's other ways to make something work if a actual mask doesn't work for you. There's the face shields. There's many other things. Maybe don't go to the grocery store and put others in danger. There's just a lot of selfish people out there. The selfish Karens of the world.
You're saying I have to wear a mask?
Yes.
I have to wear a mask or I have to leave?
You don't want.
Why is that your store policy?
You know, everyone in here has a mask on. That's right.
Is that, sir, is this your store?
Yes, I'm the owner.
Okay, your name is Tom.
Yes.
Tom what?
That doesn't matter.
Okay, so is that your store policy?
Yes.
You know you're licensed by the state of Ohio to service every customer that comes in this public.
It's my business. If you don't want to leave, you want to create a disturbance, I will call the police.
I'm
That's how
going
you
to leave,
create-
but I will be reporting you to
Go
the
right ahead.
Secretary of
Oh,
State.
you can go right ahead and do
Okay, you're welcome.
We've went from manager to the Secretary of State. Oh, let me just collect myself here. I hope she does know that businesses actually have a right to refuse service to people who are not following the rules. Like, no shirt, no shoes, no service, no mask, no service. Karen, move along with your day. They get some sort of like power craving when they say they're going to report them to their manager or the Secretary of State or whatever. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Karen? They're so stubborn they can't just wear a mask. It actually is just so infuriating. Just care about other people. Is that too much to ask for? Well, you know, sometimes it is, and it's kind of sad to see sometimes. Guys, these Karens, they're on the loose, they're out there. Keep your eye out for them. Don't let them get under your skin because that's what they want. You deserve to be treated equally as anybody else does. You should protect yourself. Wear a mask, okay? Don't listen to these crazy Karens. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to push that like button, that subscribe button, that bell button, ding! Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye!